All right, so even though you guys have help videos listed here, I am going to show you how to do each one of the exponent problems, powers to powers and such. So using this example here, I've written it down on the paper. I'm going to show you my method, which is to break each part up and put the likes with the likes. So I have coefficients in front of each part, which means I'm going to have -5 times -6. I have x's in each part, so I'm going to put those together, x times x to the third, and I have y's, so I'm going to put those together, y to the fifth times y to the fifth. Now the rule is, when you have the coefficients, you just do the math, so we're multiplying -5 times -6, which will give me a positive 30. And when you have exponents with the same bases, you keep the base, x, and add the exponents. So I have 3 x's here, and if there's no exponent, then you know it's a 1, and 1 there, so that would give me x to the 4th. And then our y's, keep the base y, and add the exponents. 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, so 30x to the 4th, y to the 10 would be the answer for this problem here. So now I'm going to go back and show you what happens when we do dividing powers. So for this one, let me break that down. We're going to have 16x to the 3rd, y squared, over 40xy to the 4th. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go coefficients grouped together, 16 divided by 40. I'm going to put my x's together, x to the 3rd divided by x to the 1st, and my y's, y squared divided by y to the 4th. And you work that out. 16 divided by 40, when you put that in the calculator, is going to give you a decimal, and that's when you can use your alpha y equals to convert your decimal into a fraction, because you're going to want a fraction when you're answering these. For me, I'm going to simplify this. I know I can divide 16 and 40 both by 5 and get 2 over 5, not 5 by 8. I meant 16 divided by 8, 40 divided by 8. So my x's, when you're dividing, keep the base, subtract the exponents. So this will give me x squared, and this one will give me y and -2. Now the reason why I wrote these up here is because when we have negative exponents, they have to go on the bottom and become positive. So I wrote them up here to make sure that I'm going to place them in the correct spots. Okay, so 2x squared over 5y squared. And that is dividing, so just be careful with your negative exponents. So I'm going to flip over to show you one more here, and that is a power to a power. So now for this one, let me get my other screen. We have 3xy squared all to the 5th. So for this one, I'm still going to break it up. So I'll have the 3, I'll have the x, and I'll have the y squared. But I have to distribute the exponent. So this will get it to the 5th, this gets it to the 5th, and this gets it to the 5th. Now, 3 to the 5th is not 3 times 5. Be careful. It's actually 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And when you have a power raised to a power, you multiply the exponents. Keep the base, multiply the exponents. So this will be x to the 5th, and this will be y to the 2 times 5, which is y to the 10th. Now I just have to do this work. And that's a lot of work. So I'm going to pull up the calculator. And you can do this 2 ways once the calculator is running. You can go 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 5 times, which is rather annoying. Or you can do 3 raised to the exponent, that's this little button here, 5. Enter. And you get the same number. See? Okay, so for this one, our answer then would be 243 x to the 5th, y to the 10th. And that's what you would put in your delta math. I hope that answers all your questions. Catch us on Remind if you need anything. Okay, bye.